remain loyal to Islam. Sorry.
No, that's absolutely fine. There's another person we have online who's Kashif Chaudhary, who is a doctor in the United States. Kashif Sahib, Assalamu alaikum, are you with us?
Assalamu alaikum, I am. Jazakallah for having me on Press Point.
Great. I spoke to you earlier on and you described some of the persecution that you faced, and you studied in one of the top medical universities within Pakistan. Some of us may consider that persecution is a problem limited to the illiterate masses, and maybe they're people from less affluent homes or people who are easily influenced by the clerics within the country. What was your own experience, firsthand, what was your own experience of persecution as a medical student within Pakistan?
Sure. Thank you so much for having me, first of all. You see, I always say every Ahmadi Muslim faces persecution in Pakistan, every student. There's no exception to this rule. For some people, this comes in the form of physical abuse. Many people have been beaten, their stuff thrown out of hostels. But for many others, it takes the form of psychological torture, harassment, and outright discrimination. So I went to one of Pakistan's top medical schools, like you said, King Edward Medical University. And so my experience does not involve illiterate mullahs, like you said, and their followers from remote parts of Pakistan, but it rather involves the most educated segment of Pakistan. Remember, academic excellence from all across Pakistan comes together in institutes such as the one I attended in Pakistan. But even here, though I had some great friends, I must say, but there was an overall atmosphere of hostility where you could feel the indoctrination against Ahmadis that people had been put through. So, for example, there were posters and stickers everywhere you went in, the university and the hostels and the reading rooms where it said Ahmadis were traitors of Islam and Pakistan. Imagine living in such a situation, in such an atmosphere. I'll give you just two brief examples of my own. So there was a period of about a few days where me and one of my other Ahmadi friends, who was my classmate, received a threat of our food being poisoned. And so we had to stop going to the hostel cafeteria for quite a while and go outside to eat. And honestly, I think we were lucky because we heard stories of our Ahmadi friends at some other universities in Lahore where they were completely forbidden from entering the cafeteria itself. But receiving threats was not something that we were not familiar to as Ahmadis. I'll give you another example of a very educated cousin of mine who is now in the United States as well and a practicing physician here, who once told me that my beliefs made me a kafir. And interestingly, he said I had three options. One was to either revert to Islam, which was their Islam, or to be prepared to fight the Muslims, or be ready to pay the jizya when the Islamic State was finally established in Pakistan. Interestingly, this was before the term Islamic State was kind of copyrighted by Daesh.
Thank you so much, Kashif. I'm really sorry, I have to cut you short. We're really